Hello beautiful Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose and today we're here to bring you your November horoscope. So firstly we're going to do an energy, then we're going to go into relationships first, and then career and finances, and finally the overall look for November, the major focus for November. So let's see, what have we got? Soulmates, beautiful. Soulmates. And chaos and conflict. Sagittarius, for some of you, you're going to meet your soulmate in November. For others, it's you are going to have an argument with your soulmate. There's going to be some issues raised in November that may cause some conflict and issues here and chaos. You know I will always tell you the truth, so when the cards come out, I'll tell you exactly what message they want me to pass. Only you know what situation you're in. For some of you, you'll be so in love. There is no question here. For others, your love will be tested in November. So I don't know which one you are, but if this doesn't resonate with you, release it and check your moon and your ascendant sign. Let's see what we're talking about here for Sagittarius, please. Some of you are going to come across someone who's absolutely beautiful, someone who you're going to feel like you're talking to yourself. You're going to have the same wants, the same likes. You're going to understand each other. For others, there's a test of time here in your relationship. And you would have been feeling this test already. It's not something that just comes out of the blue. Okay, relationships for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. 8 of Cups, I did say that. The Ace of Swords. The Hangman. And on the bottom, the King of Wands. You may be dealing with, Sagittarius, this could be you. This could, oh, look at that. If anyone's going to bring up something in your relationship, it's you. There's something here you're not happy about. There's something that's been eating at you, or there's something that you suspect, or you're not being treated the way you should be treated. And this is going to come to a head in November. I feel here that a group of Sagittarians that I'm talking to, especially the ones that are in relationships already and will be tested in November, this is you bringing up what you're not happy about. You're going to turn things upside down. You're going to say what you need to say. You're going to stand up for yourself once and for all. For some of you, you've been waiting for the right time to have this conversation, but I feel that November is going to be the month for you. For some of you here, whatever it is that you're not happy about will be different for everyone. For some, it's all about having the conversation and putting out there what needs to change. For others, it's something here that you have been suspecting and you are not putting up with it anymore. For those that are in a relationship that you've been wanting to know the truth, it comes in November. Something here is either going to be discussed, or you're going to hear something, you get a message, or someone comes to you and tells you about something. And this is where you're going to want the truth. It's like you're going to have someone against the wall and saying, tell me now. And not literally. This is just figure of speech. But this is someone saying, I need to know the truth now. And you're not going to put up with, I don't know, it's not my fault, it wasn't me, I didn't do it, I didn't spend the money, I didn't cheat, I didn't lie, I didn't manipulate you. You're not going to deal with that anymore. This is someone who wants to know the truth, gets to know the truth, and walks. There's someone here that walks out of a relationship in November, and for you, that's going to be exactly what you needed. Because for now, you've been made an idiot up until now, And when I'm saying that, I don't say it lightly. Someone has manipulated you to believing a certain thing about them, and in November, you're going to put a stop to that. You're going to say, I am worthy of more, and all the rubbish that you've been feeding me is not true. There's going to be a truth here that's told, and I see you walking away from this situation. And you know what? Sagittarius, don't be sad, because it's better to be alone than be lied to or manipulated. And I feel here that for a small group of people, or one person at least, you'll be glad that you walked out of this relationship, because you knew deep down in your heart that it wasn't right. It was making you sick, it was making you anxious, it was making you start to feel sick, and until you know the truth, which will be revealed in November, that's when you will take a stance. You will look at that relationship in a different way from November onwards. For others, you're still going to be in love because the soulmates are here. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see what we have for your career and your finances. Let me know in the comments if you're going through this, Sagittarius. You don't have to tell me the story. You don't have to discuss that with anybody, but just say it resonates. So I know I've got to the right people and I'm not going mad. Okay, let's see what we have for career and finances. The Moon. The Six of Cups. Oh, we've got two here. We've got the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords, and on the bottom the Strength card. Sagittarius, for some of you here, you are working with your partner. For some of you here, remember this is career and finances. Something happened in the past, and someone here may have lied to you. This could be someone at work, it could be a boss, it could be a business partner, it could be a love relationship whom you work with as well. Someone here has been betrayed or has been manipulated or taken advantage of. It's something that's been happening quite some time. It's not something that's happened overnight. This is something that has really hurt you emotionally. Something that someone has done in the past, and now they come to offer you a position, or you will be offered a position. I do feel that this has got something to do with someone from the past coming back, trying to offer you a position and make it right again. Don't fall for this situation, because it's not going to change. What they're offering you, and you know deep down in your heart that what they're offering you is very little compared to what you deserve. And when they had the chance and you were working for them, they didn't know how to treat you or look after you. For some of you, if you're dealing with your love relationship, like if you're working with your partner, this is going to be the consequences of this breakup as well, that it's going to influence you in your finances and your career. For some of you here, if you're going through a breakup, a divorce, or something here that needs to be dealt with in finances, this is what's going to hurt you the most. It's letting go of things that you built together to now be divided. And for some of you, you want to keep certain things, but unfortunately things have to be negotiated here. And I don't feel that what they're going to offer you is of any interest to you. So there's going to be some huge negotiation here in your finances and your career. It's going to, November is going to be challenging in your finances and career, Sagittarius. And unfortunately, I need to tell you that. It may cause some havoc in your emotions, but on the bottom of the card it says, stay strong. Whatever you do, stay strong. Don't lose yourself to this person or this situation. Every day you need to look at it as a day with a step forward. And every day is going to get better after this. No one stays in the bottom of the pit for long. You fall there once, but you start to crawl yourself out. And remember that whilst you may be at your worst place right now in your finances, your career, your life in general, it's like it's having a domino effect. And if that's you, please stay strong, because you're going to get over this and you're going to win this. You need to believe in yourself and back yourself all the way. Okay, what is it that we have here as an overall for November, please? This is why the chaos and conflict. I feel that has to do with some in relationships, some in finances and careers. Let's see what we have here for overall energy. What do you need to know right now? The Eight of Pentacles. The Strength card upside down, and we had that before. And the Chariot. Look at that. On the bottom we've got the Devil and we've got the Sun. You can combat the worst feelings that you go through in November. You can combat. You may be dealing with someone who's so toxic, but everything is going to be right for you. Look at that. You got the Sun with the Nine of Pentacles here. You will go head to head with this toxic person. And yes, it's going to be about material things here. You are going to win this situation. If you're going through a court case, if you're going through a divorce, if you're going through a separation here, or you're dealing with employers, employees in your workplace, you're going to win this battle. There's a battle here being fought, and here you're going to win it. When we look at what you need to know right now is that your Strength card came upside down. Right now you may be feeling not so strong. You may be feeling like your whole world is falling apart. But know this, Sagittarius, that for you to move on to your next chapter in your journey, there's certain things that need to fall away, especially things that weren't true. Remember, we talked about that. Anything that wasn't true in your life, anything that was not right for you in your life is starting to fall apart. And that's okay, because you're going to overcome that. You're going to gain your strength. As much as you don't feel strong right now, you're going to gain your strength. Here, you're going to dedicate yourself to work. And I feel that that's where your strength is going to come from. When you're not feeling strong in one area of your life, you seem to dedicate yourself to another. And here I do feel that working is going to be a big part in your life. For some of you, you may not feel strong enough to work, but they're just saying, please go ahead. Go forward, because everything from here on is going to open up in a whole new light for you. You're meant to go to a new path, a new journey, without people who manipulate you, lie to you, or trick you. And here, it's all about that. It's about you getting yourself centered, you getting yourself strong, and you getting yourself in a position where 2026 is going to be your year to shine. I hope that makes sense to somebody here, just so that you know that even if you're at your worst time in your life right now and you can't see a way out, that no matter what you face in November has to be faced so you can move on. Lots of love and light your way, Sagittarius. A huge amount of blessings your way. Thank you. Bye-bye.